everyone! Hello, thank you so much for sticking with me through this vlogmas. It's like we are gradually making some great steps. Yesterday was really crazy because I was having issues with like my power, my internet, and I posted so late, but I was like, you know what, I'd rather post than not post, and I'm just so happy that I was able to overcome the hurdles. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me through this journey, and yeah, let's get into the video. So it's Vlogmas Day 3. Thank you for helping me get to 400. Yay! Yes, today is gonna be more of a talk. I'm not stepping out today. It's just gonna, like I said in the first Vlogmas, that every day was going to be me sharing some tips that I think you need in 2025. The first, we talked about money. Second, I told you about mentorship. So it was kind of a mixture of a lot of talks, because I was like trying to talk about femininity and how that like the mentors God have given me are people that are, you know, in a certain way, and that you have to understand your type of mentors, like the people who are the people that God is saying you should pay attention to or bringing your way, and that you should use those things to find, navigate your path. So, and then I talked about also how that K-dramas these days are just changing, and it was really sad. Anyway, so I'll be talking to you today about the importance of being in a community. In 2025, you really should be in a community. Find a community that is very specific to your personality. And that is not in personality in terms of who you are now, but in terms of who you are becoming. So in 2023, I found my community, and it turned out that it was such a beautiful community of, actually I'm like in many communities. So I have like my sister community where we pray together, we worship together, and we've built a very lovely online presence for ourselves. And also, aside the online presence, the online community, I realized I needed a physical community as well. The thing is, we always talk about no man is an island, and the truth is the concept of island even makes me, fascinated, because even islands are not by themselves. They have the water surrounding them, the fishes in the water also surrounding them, right? So no one is actually born, nothing is actually created to be isolated, and isolation is such a deadly thing, because the more you're isolated, the more you are dying. Like, the basic tactic of the enemy when it comes to attacking you is isolating you first. So my pastor would say, you start with offense. He brings an offense and you get offended, and then before you know, you start isolating yourself, and bam, he attacks, he strikes, and that's it, right? So you really want to not be isolated in 2025, and that starts with having not just an online community, but also a physical community where you can grow in. One of the amazing things is how it has helped me achieve things, helped me to bring out the best things in me. Honestly, I used to think that I wasn't a committed person. I struggled with commitment and being consistent. And I've seen myself in the past 1 year. I've actively been in the community for like 1 year now and some months. And I've seen myself build consistency and commitment to things. And I'm like, whoa, is this me? And that has changed my perspective of who I think I am. Most times, the perception of ourselves that we have are based mostly on negative assumptions. We're so quick to think of ourselves like we're so quick and aware of the things we've not done properly, right? It's like, oh yeah, I didn't pray yesterday, so I don't think I'm good, right? But the truth is, there's so many good in you that community helps to pull out, right? So I'm so grateful, because with community I've been able to pull out a lot of things about myself, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really good. And these are the things I used to define myself, not the negative things that I had held on to for the longest of times. Community also is your greatest support to launching out. Most times what you need for your self-development, for your future, and every resource most times is within the community that is right for you. Now, every community, every person has a community that's right for them. That's just the truth. So you want to really take your time consciously to find your community, find what defines you. Like for me, my community, I knew I needed a community that was family based, highly knitted, family oriented, a community that is absolutely lovers of Christ, community that understood the importance of being in the marketplace, of serving. And so when I found these people, I was like, yeah, this is my community. A community that was very, very big on identity definition. I was like, yes, these tick my find, right? And so the more I'm launching in, the more I'm going in, I'm finding every resource that I need for my self-development in my community. The third thing about community is protection. Recently I had an experience, and it's how like almost everyone in, like a couple of people in church, just like in my community, which is also church for me, we're just having the sense and that, oh, something is wrong with Sharon, and then it's how like they came together, prayed for me, and I was healed, like freed from it. Community is just that place that you can find safety, protection, because truth is that there's so many things going on spiritually, physically, and just being in that right place has a way of shielding you from the excesses of the world. You don't want to be a loner. You don't want to stand and live by yourself. It's not safe, it's not healthy at all. Community is support not just in financial, material, spiritual, mental. There's just so much that community can do for you. So in 2025, you really do not want to live by yourself. You want to be a part of a community, and not just identify by saying, yeah, I'm a part of a community, but being in the middle of the activities in the community, like actually bringing yourself inside of the community, what you're doing. That is one of the smartest strategies to growth, actually. By launching yourself into what is being done, you give yourself the opportunity to participate, and participation brings about growth. You don't have to worry about getting it right. Just grow. Focus on growth. Growth will help you to sharpen all the rough edges. Growth will help to beautify you. Like, it's just a place of consciousness, towards growth. So I really wish you well, and I'm gonna have a part 2 of this as my VLOGMAS 4. And yes, thank you so much, and see you in the next video.